Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another playthrough of Nier Replicant. Last thing is that we traveled back to the Eri village and we were successful in defeating a boss fight that was there. It took some time, but we finally got through it. And upon defeating it, we have now Kana in our team, and she gave us some information about the Brat Squall. She told us that in this village that we're in now, in this town that we're in now, the king also has the Black Scrawl, and they have been looking for a cure for it. So Kaina was saying how, maybe they'll have some information on what to do to help Yona. So we're gonna come down and we are going to do this.
Fascinating.
Yeah, they speak a language we haven't encountered before. We need to talk to someone who can possibly help us.
I feel bad that I can't.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge of another's culture. I am a brilliant book of unspeakable value, not some dog-eared travel guide.
I think Nier was gonna ask him like, hey, can't you just like translate it or something? He's like, no!
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
Yeah. We need a guide or
If
something.
only we could speak to the locals. I've no doubt we'd have little trouble reaching the king's manor. We'll just have to suss out a route on our own.
Okay. Let's look around. I'm not doing the west right now. We made it, I think.
No entry, it would seem.
And after we finally made it all this way.
Yeah, this is pointless. Let us go back.
Turn to the town entrance? Yes. Alright, well, we don't understand the language. Oh, hello. Oh. Bro.
Ho, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Fira. Do you need help?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king. But it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous. But first, I must explain this town.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are rules to follow. Follow me. Well, there you have it.
Okay. This is the king's manor. However, we have no king now.
You have no king?
Our king was stricken with a foul black illness and so passed away. His son, the prince, now rules this land.
The black scrawl?
This is the prince's royal advisor. He will know far more about these things than I.
Thank you. All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language. I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
Well,
We need to talk to the prince.
I'm afraid the prince is not taking outside visitors at the time. I appreciate it if you could come back another day.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Fira. Let's go back to Kaine for now.
So the prince isn't taking in visitors. Well, what are we to do? We need information on the Black Scroll. Is she still trying to come up the stairs? Oh my goodness. She is very slow. I guess she is a little girl.
It would seem we are impeding progress.
So she will stop immediately. Oh my gosh!
Slow down, I can barely. The person who saved me. Surely you don't mean Kaine. Kaine helps you. This foul-mouthed hussy.
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
Hey, did you hear the news? The prince is missing. Uh-oh. What? Then we're in violation of Rule 83,348.
What's going on?
The prince is gone, and according to Rule 83,348, we have to start looking for him right away. No, you don't get it. The prince went missing in the Barren Temple. What? But Rule 5,527 states that only nobility may enter the temple. That means we can't go look for him. But what about Rule 83,348? What about Rule 5,527?
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
This is their way and their system of laws. As outsiders, we have no say in the matter. Now come, we should be off.
So says the man who just, or should I say Buck, who called their rules idiotic not long ago. Don't preach to me now, Vice. Alright, let's talk to her. I'm going to say the prince. No, you can't. Have you forgotten about Rule 5,527? Oh, screw the rules. Oh.
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple, right?
Huh?
So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
Oh, and what luck. We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling in the affairs of others right here.
Hello. But the only ones who can enter the temple are...
I'm going to. Fira told me about Rule 1024. You know that one, right? Rule 1024. You must honor the request of any outsider owed a debt. That's how it goes, right, Fira?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of do-gooders?
Let's move.
Alright. Saving the prince. Saving the prince. We're gonna save the prince. Woo! The burn temperatures. Okay, that's it. Thanks. This is as far as I can go.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. To save a prince. My hope is I can play long enough to get to a certain part where we meet another character those who watch Nier Automata may recognize. Oh gosh, I forgot about this place. Okay. Took some time, but we got it. 0, master of the child. It is time to devote yourself to the next rule. Oh, master of the child. That's what it said.
What a bother.
I wonder what this prince is like.
The man is tasked to protect his people, and yet he's made them toil to save him. I think that tells us everything we need to know.
What exactly does that tell you?
Incompetent fool.
What did you say?
Did I just hear someone?
Made someone upset. Next rule. What is it this time? Oh, hello. How dare you insult me? Bow down and beg forgiveness.
Where did you come from, boy?
I am no boy. I'm the 93rd Prince of Facade. I won't read it anymore, by the way.
Seriously?
It's
But
better if you
you're
just
a
read it.
kid.
Uh-oh. Oh.
What?
He was just abducted. Okay, what's the next rule? Let's see. Leaping rabbit, stationary owl.
That was unusual.
Come on, we have to help him.
Or we could simply pretend we didn't see him instead.
Okay. So I can't jump. Dang it. Oh, I can't stop moving. Gotcha. All right. Crystal. That is a very important item when you're doing upgrades for the weapons. I think I can say that I don't like the character design of the characters in this one anywhere near as much as what they were in Nier Gestalt / Replicant in the original one. Something about them just looked like Kaine. I would say was prettier in the older version than in this one. Something about them just looked kind of, I don't know how to describe it.
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
I don't recognize this place at all. Okay.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
Oh yeah, I do remember this. Oh.
That mewling child is inside. Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
It's about time.
Yeah, you have to hit the, specifically, you have to hit the correct ones.
What is this thing?
I'm gonna edit my words. I need my Dark Lance to use even less MP if possible. Nothing? Has paralyzed, confused? Nah, that's the only one I got. Alright.
I detect magic within the glowing cubes.
That's not where I was aiming. That's not what I want to do. I need to remember defend is a different button right now. Again, I need to remember. Okay.
I'm mindless.
Okay.
The guardian of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Oh,
Says the talking book.
this again. Okay. Oh, so just avoid them? So I gotta wait till they turn red, probably.
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Oh,
Kaine!
she's alive.
I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! Now hold still and die already! Ah!
Uh-oh. Welcome back. Let's go.
How did you find us?
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
Whoops.
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck off, book.
Kaine, the glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm
I
gonna
really
kill
need to get
this
better
thing
at
my
this.
way.
Avoid. Ah! Oh, shoot. That was on me. Oh, didn't work. It doesn't let me lock on. At least there are less arms to deal with. I can kind of stand here. I don't even run. There you go. Come on, do red. Okay, that's that. Okay.
This should prove interesting.
Yeah, more annoying if anything. Okay, we're almost there. That didn't work. I'm too far off the range. Hello. What? You gonna sit here and tell me this kid went into this whole place for his mask?
カイラム、ユリ、ズサラとオタチ。カイザムセとペルア。
カイザム・デサラとユウト、シアトとウサトチ・ウレシグ、ツグ、コスキ、サオサラエオ、シエテキッタ、ペルア、カイザンアサキ、カエ、サラトアヤーリ、アトルル、
カイラム、
オステキルタチエクグ、ギリス・ア・ガイ、ウカン、ヤーリ、カイザム・ア・チ、エテスレタダ、それでカイザムチ・タレル、
チロンテク、カイラム。カイザムユリ。
All right.
ウラ、コトサラタインタ、ゾスローであった。ベルアとカイザムセテ、テツサワク。ゴレ、トルヨーリ。
Oh, no, that's all right. We were just happy to help.
No, we need information.
ヘンリ探査クルタ、逃亡。
I believe the Regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
A splendid idea.
ヨーリサロー、
エルパチスチタ。
ペルアとルトス、オンジワクレタイ。ペルアとタトだ。アンダ、サンキトシチ、テエオーカイザム、 サラトは教えてきた。コスキ、ウカ、エテスレタだ。
Obtain the one-handed sword, Rebirth.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
ゲワタタ。
Talk to him
Do
again.
you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
そうすんよ。ライザムで、糸チキタ。
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
ああ。で、ズシキタトだ。
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
ウィンカレキッソと
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
Magic goat meat. Anything else you gotta say, Princey?
ヤリスチ、たす、
Nope, that's it. Well, that's that.
あと、
なんだ。
た、あこち、してすれたいさ。
Sure.
そんど、とだち、とき、
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
たく、うとうち、たく。
Alright, obtain dark wall magic. Erect a magical defensive barrier charged to increase the size of the wall. Well, that is
I'm
facade.
worried about Yona. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Yona,
Oh, hey,
how are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
I don't think we have anything too big going on right now, so yeah, we can stay today.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona, I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
I hear a voice. I squint and I see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait. It's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. D-R-E-A-M. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls around me. But instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it, Fiona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forestofmyth. Forest of Meth. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
See if she's alright.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Because I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Don't forget the melon.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Alright. Let's see the melons are ground now.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
You sound very troubled.
I need to go ask Popola something.
Okay.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, empty dream, cursed dream, evil dream. Sorry. Dream. It's like freaking Sharkboard Lava Girl. Dream words, dream, and dream someone, dream. Okay.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Just a little bit.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
You will? But,
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
oh, well, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dream. That movie is absolutely awful. Oh my gosh. That was one of my favorite movies when I was growing up. But looking back at it, it's utter garbage. Alright. To the northern plains. I need to get to the Forest of Myth. Is that near where I think it is? Or is it somewhere else? Time to get on the board. Come here. Hey. It's that way.
Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
He's really annoyed. December 1st, yeah. There's nothing worse than a sad tree. The Forest of Myth.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way, I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Okay, let's see.
Beware the words.
Yeah.
The words?
Oh, I remember this part. Oh my gosh.
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered and he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Nier and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
Uh-oh.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He said,
Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well,
said the
yes,
mayor.
I think you have.
Yes, there you
In
go,
other words,
said Nier.
we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Nier's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Nier had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village,
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
said the mayor.
A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Nier and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random scatter or chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Nier like a contagion. Wait, said Nier suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a starter Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. Or into this head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Nier's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream, that's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Nier. That sounds right, he said as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing he heard before he fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snipping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. And it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. Once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Nier nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Nier, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cries Vice. The Grimwald looked from Nier to the mayor and back again, his face filled with confidence. Grimwald Vice is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He had almost forgot what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called out the departing forms of Nier and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Nier slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Nier's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proven to be a spectacularly poor travel companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Nier to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Nier snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Nier leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Nier slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Nier could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Nier's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the forest, or other words. Zuri, zuri, zuri. Shak, shak, shak. This is what it's saying, I'm sorry. Chick, 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 chick. I guess that's a bird. Woo, 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 ma, woo, 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 ma. Okay, I'm not reading all this. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Nier began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages. Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. And I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? I will say a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Nier sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted for Nier like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Nier moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest had accepted us, huh? Said Nier after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. You have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Nier picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface... Oh, it was out of surprise, not out of disgust. My bad. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no gas. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Nier gritted his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no gas. When night falls, I vanish. When am I? Sunlight. Sunlight. A plum of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I had never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look! Cried Nier, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Nier walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Nier. But before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Nier tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Nier. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but at night I have 3. What am I? A human or a man? Yeah. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Nier. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now, you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Nier watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Nier and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. "Good gravy," he cried. "You made it! You actually made it back!" His left hand grasped Nier's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. "God by heaven, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if you were successful or not." The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. "I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again." Nier withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. "We broke the death dream seal," he said. "At least, I think we did." The mayor's face beamed as Nier filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid on the forest ground and fell asleep. Nier cocked his head. "Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep?" "'Cause your endless prattle and cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of the place is futility itself." Nier and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. "Have you forgotten?" continued Vice. "It is words that control the death dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, and we sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue." With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. "This is the first time," began the mayor. "The first time I felt tired since I was in prison here." His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Nier shook the mayor's shoulder gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh, wow," said the mayor in an awed voice. "We did. I'm back." He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village and I wanted to. Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Nier and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may take some getting used to," said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. "You shall relearn in short time, I'm sure," said Vice. "For now, you shall return to your home and rest." "No," said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is a holy tree," he explained when the prayer was finished. "It's the guardian of our village's history and memories." "Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Vice. "We should not put our faith in the gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods. The words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse." Nier and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a gold had been found in the most unexpected of places. "I say," muttered Vice, "this is certainly a stroke of luck." As the three of them said their goodbyes, Nier mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left with them. "I once saw a version of you that was not yourself," muttered the mayor. "What in the world does that mean?" Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long time. "You know, he said softly. This is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Nier tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Nier gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle will prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Indeed.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark execution. Hey, necessary.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Let's do the save. I think we shall do one more villager and that'll be it.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Enter this villager's dream. Yes.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Read each other's minds. I breathe air, scented with death, and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of an infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. And possibly hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Nier. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Nier extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to light, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life, as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
Woo! That was a struggle reading through all that. Alright, I need a break. So that is where we're gonna stop. this fight's so interesting to me, and I do like voice acting. Whew, but whew. Ew, that was rough. I was about to quit, man. Okay. I feel like my voice is gonna start going, so I'm gonna talk a bit quieter now because I don't want to strain my voice too much. So that is where we're gonna stop. Good times, great times. We're gonna go to the next villager next time and figure out what's going on there. And yeah, so I'm gonna hop off, let my voice rest, and we'll get back to this. So look forward to that for next time. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on next video. Bye bye.